And I think there's a lot of innovation going on in the federal government, but it's not as widespread as it can be because of some procedural and legal impediments. Frankly, the federal acquisition reg, while well-intentioned, is way too bloated and puts up a lot of challenges and boundaries to federal employees as they try to insert innovation into their operations. Well, I think it starts with getting the right team in place. And I believe the right innovation team is consisted of four main groups. One is you actually need to get with the inventors, the folks that are actually bringing new technologies into the created market. Two is you need to make sure that it's funded. So you need to get the financial and acquisition folks, because if it ain't funded, it ain't. Third, you need to have the technologists in there to make sure that it can integrate into existing systems and processes. And then finally, you need an entrepreneur, somebody with that entrepreneurial spirit that can champion and quarterback the insertion of that technology or capability or procedure to really innovate and create new capabilities for the federal market. Well, I think the big thing that they're missing is the fact that cybersecurity is a risk management issue, and it's a product of people, process, and technology. Where they go and focus is on the technology itself, but we don't necessarily look at the impacts for people and process. It really has to be a holistic view of how do I go and take this technology, train my people, change my processes, or adapt into the processes I already have to best satisfy my use cases. I think we have ADD or target fixation when it comes to the technology, and we don't spend enough time on making sure that we have people and process properly addressed as we bring these new technologies into our business. I think this is really as much a leadership issue as anything, and I think one of the things that we can do right now is we have these organizations like the Federal Executive Institute down in Charlottesville, where we send folks that are being trained to be senior executives in the federal government. We ought to be doing a major cyber education block for them and show them how to determine what is a high-value information asset, how to run an effective cyber education and training program, how to actually run an effective cyber operations program from the standpoint of protecting those high-value assets. We need to make it part of the curriculum and part of the job description for our senior executives. And to train those senior executives how to take that all the way down throughout their organization. I think there's some innovative technical approaches that we can take as well. I would love to see a crowdsourced cyber education contest sponsored by the federal government, where we went out and we said, all right, just like the Doritos commercials and the Super Bowl, we're going to sponsor a contest and give an award for the best cyber education video. Have a steering committee of federal executives that spell out these are the things that we want to have trained, and then give it to the creative community to go out. And we'll have our employees go out there and vote which one's the best one. And the winner wins an all-expense-paid trip to DC and visit to the White House or whatever. Out-of-the-box thinking, I think, can generate enthusiasm and generate even better ideas.